but I don't know anything else.
Got it. Yeah.
And I think
Yeah,
that
okay,
I not
no
I think
problem.
I know
And I
that's
just
how
wanted,
the they got access because they work for the company. So it's easy access for them to come into the unit.
well, but I just wanted to confirm, do you need assistance with emergency service like, board up, clean up?
No,
Got it. And since it just happened this morning, you haven't selected any contractor yet for those damages to the home, right?
no.
Okay. All right. So, Crystal, I already have all the necessary information that is needed in order for us to complete your claim. Now, give me 1 to 2 minutes here. I'll be just finalizing your claim to make sure that everything is documented. Okay?
Sure. So I did this
Yeah.
before.
One moment.
I did this before when they broke into the car and they gassed me in May or June when I first got the car. I did it. Um, because living in the car, they definitely gas you, and they come in the car. They come wherever you at, and you cannot keep them out. Period. You can't. It's impossible. You cannot do it. You can't. They're not going to allow it. I don't care where you are, what you're doing. They're going to come in. If you're in a hotel, they're coming in. They're going to go to the desk. They work at the desk. And they're going to go, if I didn't have nowhere to stay, the FBI would be at every hotel that I'm liable to go at. And they will work at the front desk. And they will put all their agents on one hall, and they will come in your room as soon as you go to bed. They will go in your car. They will do anything they have to do whatever they need to do. Whatever that is, whatever it is. They're not going to make me say that they don't do that. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Everywhere I have been in the last um, 8 years of my life, the FBI done put me to sleep and came in. 2370 Cave Mill, 249 Greenwood Lane, apartment 57, motels, car. You cannot stop them. You can't. You just can't. You can't. You can't. You can't. They don't care. They're coming in. They don't care. Nothing about nothing. They will come in and do whatever they need to do. You cannot stop them. They do it. If I was in court, I could prove it. They do. They come in, change your stuff, cut your bags. My bag in the closet. They cut it. Cut all the inside out and leave it raggedy like that to look like you hiding whatever they say you hiding in the lining of that stuff. Everything that I have, they cut the linings out of it. Been doing it for years. And the only way they have access to that is while you sleep. They cut the soles out your shoes too. Ain't nothing you could do about that. You just wasting time playing with them. So it's really no sense in
Hello,
putting.
Crystal. Thank you so much for patiently waiting on the line.
Yes.
Okay. Now we'll proceed with scheduling an inspection so that both states can assess those possible damages to the property. Now, before we go over that, please confirm if I got the address correct. I have a 376 Pasco Boulevard, Bowling Green, Kentucky 42104, correct?
Yes.
Thank you. And let me also explain what a property damage inspection is. So this is an assessment of those reported damages, and there are different methods of inspecting the damage depending on the type and amount of damage. The damages observed or captured in an inspection report. The inspection report includes a detailed description of the damages, photographs, and an estimate of the repair cost. So, Crystal, initially, we may be able to quickly and easily evaluate the claim with photos, and this is the fastest way to get the claim evaluated. That's going to be through our quick photo claim feature. But I just wanted to confirm, of course, do you have or can you send us photos through a web link that we can send to you via email, or you prefer having on-site inspection with the adjuster?
Um, I could, I can call you back and let you know because I'll be at work, so I will have to see which one. But right now, you could send it, and I'll let's say right now we'll schedule it with an adjuster. That way, somebody can come out, and then if
Okay.
I want to do it by the pictures, then I can call you back.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's perfect. So you may also visit My Claim anytime to check the status of your claim, view documents, and many more. And also, let me give you a claim number for your reference.
Perfect. I'm ready.
This is 10 digits, Crystal, 08 32 23 36 21.
All right, that's 0832233621.
Perfect, that is correct. And your claim is being handled by a team of Allstate representatives. If you need to contact your claim handler, their phone number will be 866-857-2560.
All right, thank you. That's 2564. That's a bank. So, I just think I don't think it's waste of time to really be trying to do do all that to get to stop them. You can't do it. I done been doing it too long. You can't do it. They're not gonna make me say the FBI don't do that. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. God, I could put my hand on the Bible. I promise to God on Harvard. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. As soon as you go to bed, they're gonna put you to bed and come in there. Yes, they will. Yes, they do. They do whatever they need to do to make evidence that's not real and to make it look like they doing something that's an operation. No, it's not. It's nothing that says that another person has the right to come in your space, whatever the reason is, while you're sleeping and do anything. And they do that. They come in the truck, they come in your apartment, they come wherever. When I used to sleep in that living room on that sofa, I literally was gassed one night. I seen that white man coming from that room and going out that front door, and I was knocked out sleep. Yes, they do. They come in here. There's nothing you can do about it. They do whatever they want to do. They go in your car. You can't stop them from doing anything they want to do. They don't, nobody's over them. Nobody, you can't prove it. Even if you can prove it, they're going to erase it. And I have been going through this for 8 years with them. And on March the 20th, 2024, I was at Comfort Inn on the first level, I think 119, 124, somewhere in that hotel room. I was, they had wrecked me with the bus. I went back to the hotel, laid down. I was hurting so bad. They came right in that hotel room and took them soles out of that New Balance and left them out. They left them out so I could see, so that they can film you putting your soles back in. So it looks like you're doing whatever they said you got under them soles. So it looks like you're putting it in. And they do that. They did it in the 2017 Dodge Ram truck. They took the entire dash apart, unscrewed it, left it like that. I came outside and said, these people are crazy. They done took the whole dash apart and they left it. So when you putting it back together, they're filming that to say she's putting the drugs back in the dashboard and putting it back together. So I don't really think anything is like worthy of all that. What I think I need to do now is I need to go take a bath with that nasty stuff that they got in there. They poisoned my bath thing, my soap, so that I sweat when I come out of the bathroom. So it looked like I've been in there getting high on drugs, crack, heroin, whatever. And then when I come out of the bathroom, I'm all sweaty because they say I don't take baths. So you already know I'm not in there taking a bath. I am taking a bath, but they say I'm not. So when I come out of the bathroom from using whatever they put in the soap, it makes me sweat really, really, really bad. And I only do it when I come out the tub. And I just was sweating just now, but only when I come out the tub, I be sweating like that. No other time, not during the day in Nashville when I be straight in the heat. You do not see me sweating like that. But in here, coming to that bathroom, running like a freaking racehorse, sweat, because it's poison in the soap. And they did it, that same thing, when I was at the Westin Hotel in Atlanta, Georgia, when I was getting ready to go file them FBI papers. They put that poison in my soap in the body wash. That's how I know what's in there, because I'm sweating like that. Only when I take a bath and I bathe in cold water and still sweat like that. So I just think that right now, this is going to be a 10 out of 10 situation, because they are probably trying to figure out what we're going to do, because she has filed a claim and we are not in Bowling Green. So this is going to be a major, major, major bump in the road. So I don't know what they're going to do. And then I said, I don't think the lady is going to really file it, because she hadn't told me when the adjuster is going to come out. But I did hang up the phone with her because I was ready to get off the phone. I don't really like to be on the phone with them, because the FBI be on the other line making drug deals over Zelle and Cash App. So I really don't be wanting to be on the phone with them. But she didn't say when the people gonna come out. But if somebody did come out, they're not gonna come to this apartment. They're gonna go somewhere else and take pictures first, and then come here and then act like they're taking pictures. No, they're not. They're gonna go somewhere else to a Mexican's house first. So you're not going to get anybody that's going to come out and witness the truth. They're not going to allow that. So, and it's really not about them coming out. I just needed the report to say, to have this address with my car on it and the date, because I know for a fact they're not here. But as far as anything else, I don't really need it, because I'm not going to let them come back and try to score on top of this and change it. So I don't really need them past this. I just need to say that a claim was established at this date and time for this reason. And there's no police report or crime at that point. Now, if I follow through with it and say something blah, blah, blah was done, then the FBI have room to say it's not enough for them to prosecute on, that they on their level, but they could probably move forward with it or whatever. So I'm not going to give them a statement to use, but I'm going to leave it as they entered the apartment, so that I have proof of that, because I need that in documentation that they're coming in this apartment. If I could figure out how to word it so that the gas is being done, that's definitely, like I said, grounds for it. But they're not going to let you go to the doctor and get proof of nothing. How Easter sent up there talking about the doctor told her that's their apartment. That doctor is the FBI. Because a doctor is not going to put himself in a position to say, "Oh, this person did something to you, and you need to sue them." A doctor is not messy like that. That's the FBI telling you that, so that you can go file a claim and get the money that's based on my life at 1517 Bethesda Road, because Easter has a bank that the FBI has given her the card to 7798 and 2364 or 2564 or 2164 or 2146. I think it's 2146, and it goes to a bank. And so she's getting that policy started off of my life and the barber's life at 1517 Bethesda Road, because he had mold in his room, and I filed a claim on Joe for mold and called the police out. Called the inspectors out. So they took that, made Easter had a claim, and billed that. She gets the money, you get charged. And so that's what they're doing with that, because a doctor doesn't do that. A doctor was not going to go be like, "Oh, you need to go file a claim on your apartment complex." They're not going to do all of that. That's not their job, because then somebody could sit down and argue the point. Well, how do you know what a bronchial infection come from? Then you got to go back to look at who was around you at any time during the time that you stayed at Joe's house with a bronchial infection of any type, and then whoever that person is, that's who's being swapped out right now. And if you can think of that, then you already know what it is. But that's neither here nor there. What is relevant right now is I need some peace, and I've been talking since 3 o'clock, and I need some rest, and I need to figure out what I'm gonna do, because they're interfering with my ability to work and my peace with going to bed. And I know that this claim is going to interfere with a lot, and I really, unless I get a email, that means the file has not been claimed. The claim has not been filed. Let me see. Yeah, I don't even have an email. So I do actually. They actually did send an email. So, but I don't think that came from Allstate. But either way, that needed to be done because they're not here. So that needed to be done. And then just focus on something else, I guess. But at the end of the day, they're not gonna make me sit up here and be like, the law don't do that. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they will. They will come in and do whatever they need to do. Put your fingerprints on them same phones that be riding with you. Put them phones in here. Take pictures of you sleep with them phones on that dresser. Put them IDs around and act like you have straight lost your mind and don't know what that stuff is, and will watch you react to it. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. You know they will if they have went so far as to duplicating a car to be you. There's no limit to what they are capable of. There's just not a limit. It's not. No one can protect me from them right now but the Lord. Not one person. Not one person. It's only the Lord. So I have to go get ready to take a bath in this nasty stuff that they put in my body wash. So, I got that done. I am emotionally tired. My wig is too tight. I want to take it off. I'm definitely tired. I'm tired of Uber. Um, I'm tired. I'm just tired of the law. Period. Sometimes I'm literally wondering right now. Do you want to just go ahead and file a false claim so that they can have something, and then you can move forward with, trying to justify why you did it later. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just tired of them. I'm tired of not being able to work. I'm tired of coming home. I'm just tired of their blatant disregard for my life and who I am and what I am and me having the right to be free from their bullshit. Like, they totally have no concept of the Fourth Amendment or, my freedom of speech, or they just cut shit off in the middle of whatever you saying or doing. I'm surprised they hadn't cut that live off yet, or this one, or my thing. I'm just so used to them doing shit that I just don't even, it doesn't register anymore. I got in the car this morning and they left the light on. It just didn't register anymore. You got shit all over the roof of your car. The car somewhere. You, your miles are not down. Your ceiling thing is hanging from the ceiling. Why? So it collect gas in. Like, it's no concept of boundaries at this point. And I'm over it. I'm literally over it. I'm literally over it. I'm over it. Like, I'm over it. Like, I come home and it's this late at night and you've been talking. I've been talking since earlier today, 3 o'clock. You're still talking. 6 hours later. No, nothing accomplished. And they don't, this is not what people think. This is not the law that you call and make this is not that. This is not that. This is not that in any type, fashion, or way. This is get that monkey by any means necessary. We do not care. This is that. On every level, with the highest, richest white man in the United States of America. Get that monkey. Period. So the FBI has help. That's why it has grown to such a rambunctious level with lies that you clearly can prove, and no one does anything, says anything, and they swear they are doing something. No, you're not. You're not doing absolutely anything. You want to be quiet so that I believe you, and then you catch me off guard, and that's not happening. It's not happening. That is not happening. I'm not turning my back on anything or to this until we get into a court. And I get in front of a white man, because he's not going to be black, and can prove that this is what happened to me. Everything that I said today is serious accusations against the Federal Bureau of Investigations and the Internal Revenue Service. And you would think that the FBI would say, we have watched your lives and we want to speak to you about these allegations that are coming against our agency. They will not. They will not talk to me, because they know that I know that they are fucking wrong. And they know that I know what they did. That's why God let me see them. That's why he did it. Because you won't be able to say the name. So you got to be able to say the tag. You got to say where they were, what they were doing, and you got to be able to use the code names that they use. Like Michael, uh, um, uh, what's that last name? Well, they made this. I need to say it, so that's why I got to let me do it. Mariner, Miss Trammer at Third Bank, uh, Micah again at Fifth Third. See, all these different agents, the white man with brown shoes on in June of 2020. No, that was in April of 2001 at Fifth Third Bank. And I ran into the from outside on that computer. And you don't worry about me. That man saw him come outside, got out of his car in Fifth Third Bank, got on the computer to transfer money to a Mexican standing at the thing being me. They can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing because I saw that black man at Steve Raymond Chevrolet, and they say he don't work there no more. God told me that God let that man do something that triggered my memory.